Hello everyone, and welcome back to mastermathwithrami. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about circles in coordinate plane. In this lecture, we will define the circle, define the Cartesian coordinate plane, understand the equation of a circle, solve examples, and please don't forget to ask for the worksheet to practice more. So grab your notebook, focus with me, and let us master this concept together. What is a circle? A circle is a perfectly round shape where every point on the edge is the same distance from the center. The fixed point is called the center. Here, this is the blue dot is center. The fixed distance is called the radius. The distance from the center point of the circle to any point on the edge or the circumference of the circle, what we call radius. And also we have diameter from the edge to the other side of the edge on the circumference of a circle that passing through the center. This is r, and r, then the diameter equals 2r. What is coordinate plane? The coordinate plane is a flat surface used to locate points using numbers. It is made of two perpendicular lines. That means we have x and y, and the angle between them is 90 degrees. 90 degrees. The x-axis, horizontal line, this. The y-axis, vertical line. This is the y-axis, which is the vertical line. These two axes intersect at a point called the origin point, 0, 0. This point is 0, 0. That means x is 0 and y also is 0. There is a lesson on my YouTube channel called How to Find a Point on the x and y axis. I will leave the link below. Equation of a circle. Equation of a circle with center h and k. Here is a circle, and here is the center of the circle, and the coordinate of the center is h in the x-axis and k in the y-axis. So here is k, and here is h. And radius r is, here is the radius, and we represent it as letter r. So the equation of the circle in its standard form, x minus h all square plus y minus k all to the power 2 equals the radius square. Let us approve this. In order to do that, we have to find this distance. If you do like this, and you do like that, all right, here we go. We have a right triangle in here. This is a right triangle, and this is the hypotenuse, since it is the opposite side of the right angle, 90 degrees. From Pythagorean theorem, we know that the hypotenuse square equals to this side length square plus this side length square. What is this side? This is, sure, here x, and this is, I'm sorry, here is x, and here is y. This side equals y minus k, and this side of the triangle, this side equals to x minus h. From Pythagorean theorem, we know that r square equals to this side square, which is x minus h square, plus this side square, which equals to y minus k square, which represents this equation. And if we want just to find the distance, I mean r, the radius of the circle, it equals the square root of x minus h square plus y minus k all square. This is the radius. If you want to find the diameter, absolutely it is 2r. Then you have just to 2 square root of x minus h all square plus y minus k all square. There is a special case, equation of a circle with center 0, 0. I mean, if this circle has a center at the origin point, which is 0 and 0, that means h equals 0 and k also equal 0. Then the equation of this circle is x squared plus y squared equals to the radius of the circle square. We know that r squared equals to x minus h squared plus y minus k all square, h equals 0 and k equals 0. Then r squared equals to x minus 0 square plus y minus also 0 square, then r square equals to x square plus y square. This is the equation of a circle when its center lies on the origin point of the coordinate plane. Let us solve this question. Find the center and the radius of the circle, then center and radius of the circle. The equation of the circle in its standard form, x minus 4 all to the power 2 plus y minus 1 all to the power 2 equals to 16. First thing that you do is just to write the equation of the circle in its standard form, as you can see. X minus h square plus y minus k square equals to the radius square. The center coordinate is minus h equals minus 4. Then this will cancel this. H equals 4. And minus k equals minus 1. The same, then this will cancel this. Then k equals 1. Then the circle center coordinate or point, is 4, 1. 4 and 1. With respect to the radius, r square equals 16. Then r equals the square root of 16, which equals 4. Imagine you have x, y coordinate. If we want to draw the circle, the center point is 4, 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 1. Then the center point will be in here. And the radius is 4. Like this, for example, this is r equals 4 units. Then our circle will be in this shape. Another more clear shape that showing the center point and the radius of the circle. Another example, find the center and the radius of the circle given x plus 3 all to the power 2 plus y minus 4 square equals to 4. The first thing you do is just to write the equation of the circle. And from here, minus h equals plus 3, then h equals minus 3. You can multiply by minus 1, then you will get the result. Minus k equals minus 4. Then this will cancel this, and k equals 4. The center of, or center point of the circle is minus 3 and 4. With respect to the radius, we know this, make them equal to each other. Then r squared equals 4. R equals to the square root of 4. Then r equal 2. Let us draw the circle. If you have, this is x, this is y. Let us first draw the center point, negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this is the center point, and a radius of 2, for example, will be in this shape almost. Here is the center point, negative 3, 4, and the radius length is 2 units. Another example. Find the center and the radius of the circle x plus 3 square plus y square equals to 20. As before, first of thing, you have to write the equation of the circle. And from here, minus h equals 3. Then h equals minus 3. This is the x coordinate of the circle. And k equals to, there's nothing, then 0. Minus k equals to 0. Then k equals to 0. Okay? The center point is minus 3 and 0. With respect to the radius, you know that r squared equals to 20. Then r equals to the square root of 20. Square root of 20 equals 2 square root of 5, 4.47. Then r equals 4.47. Now, let us draw the circle. This is the center point, negative 3 this way. So it will be here. This is negative 3, 0 point. And the radius 4.47. Then it will be something like this. Another shape represents the center point of the circle and the radius of it. Find the center and the radius of the circle for x squared plus y squared equals to 81. We know this is a special case of a circle when its center is 0 and 0. X squared plus y squared equals to 81. R squared. Then h equals 0 and k equals 0. And r squared equals to 81. Then r equals square root of 81, which equals 9. The radius is 9. You have to draw a circle with center 0, 0, and a radius of 9. And this is 9 and this is 9. It will be in this way. The center is 0, 0, and the radius from here to here is r equal 9. Here is another type of questions. Write the equation of the circle given. He give you center point of the circle and a point on the circumference of the circle with 1 and 5. So here's 1, and here is 5. Here is 1. Then, in order to find the equation of the circle, here is h equals -1 and k equals 2. This is the first thing that I found from the center point here, -1 and 2. Then, we have to find the radius. We have to find the radius, which represent this, the distance between the center point and any point on the circumference of the circle. R equals the square root of, you can say this is x2, y2, x1, y1. The radius equals x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus 1 all square, and don't forget to extend the square root. Then r equals square root of x2 1 minus 1 all square plus y2 5 minus y1, which is 2 all square. Don't forget, this is the square root of 1 plus 1. I'll directly do it. This will cancel this. It will be positive 1 plus 1, which equals 2 square, plus 5 minus 2 equals 3 square. Then it will be square root of 4 plus 9, which equals to the square root of 13. This is the radius of the circle, which is square root of 13. This is r. Since I know the center point and the radius, now I can write the equation. The equation of the circle, x minus h square plus y minus k square equals to radius square. Then x minus h minus 1, then it will be positive 1 plus y minus 2 all square equals to square root of 13 square. This will cancel this. Then the equation of the circle equals to x plus 1 all square plus y minus 2 all square equals to 13. Determine whether a point lies on a circle. This is also a new type of questions. Circle Q has radius 7. Then R equal 7 the radius and is centered at the origin point. That means 0, 0. And from here, h equals 0. And this is k, which equals also 0. Does the point -3 square root of 2 and 5 lie on the circle? It's a good type of question. First of all, let us, step 1, write the equation for a circle and its center point at the origin, x squared plus y squared equals to r squared. Then x squared plus y squared equals to 7 squared. Then the equation of the circle, x squared plus y squared equals to 49. This is the first step. Step 2, test the point -3 square root of 2 and 5. Let us test. We found the equation x squared plus y squared equals to 49. Then from here is x, and this is y. Let's just substitute -3 square root of 2 all square plus 5 square. Does it equals to 49? Then I have to ask myself this question. 2 will be in here and will be in here, then -3 square, and this is square root of 2 square plus 25. Does it equal 49? -3 square equals 9. Multiply by square root of 2 square equals 2 plus 25. Does it equals to 49? 18 plus 25. Then 18 plus 25, which equals to 3, 1, and 1, 4. This is 43, which is not equal to 49. Then this point does not lie on the circle. Then this point does not lie on circle Q. Find the center and the radius of the circle. Find the center and the radius of the circle. How did I know that this is an equation of circle? Since we have x squared and y squared, so it's absolutely a circle. This is the first step. So you can see that it's not a standard form for a circle. In order to find the center and the radius, we have to return this equation back to its original shape in its standard form for the circle equation. For step 1, group x and y terms. We have x squared minus 6x plus y squared plus 8y plus 9 equals to 0. What we did is just to group the x variables together and the y variables together and the constant together. This is the first step. Step 2, move the constant to the other side. Then x squared minus 6x plus y squared plus 8y equals -9. We just transferred this to the side, so we change the sign of 9 to the opposite way, which is -9. Step 3, which is a very important point, and please focus on it. Since there is something what we call complete the square, we have two equations, this one and this one. This is for x and this is for y, and here is the. Let us write the equation x squared minus 6x, leave a space, plus y squared plus 8y, leave a space, equals to -9. In order to complete the square, we have to put two numbers, one in here and one in here. What's the value of this number? This value equals b over 2 all square. And absolutely here is b over 2 all square. For the quadratic equation, ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Then here is b, which is attached to x. b is negative 6. Negative 6. Not just 6. You take the number and its sign, positive or negative. Then it is here negative 6 over 2 square, negative 3 square, which equals 9. And here, the number we have to put it in here is 8. You see that we have take 8 and the sign, which is positive, over 2 all square. Then it is 4 square 16. Then I have to put here plus 9. And absolutely, since I add this number to this side, I have to add it here. And this number to here and 16. And I have to add it this side. Okay? It's like scale. You add to this side of equation, you have to add the same amount to the other side of the equal sign. This is a quadratic equation. In order to solve it, this is x and x plus y. Y equals to this. We'll cancel this. Negative 9 plus 9 equals to 16. Just factorizing this equation, it will be plus, then it will negative 3 and negative 3. Two numbers. The multiplication of them equals 9, positive 9, and the summation of them equals negative 6. And in here, we have to look, since this sign is positive, the sign of the midterm will be the same sign in here. What are the two numbers that the multiplication of them equals to 16 and the summation of them is 8, which is absolutely 4 and 4. This term can be written, those terms can be written in this way. X minus 3 all square. We add from the power rules, from plus y plus 4 equal square from the power rule. Since both base are the same, we can add the power equals to 16. From here, we have the equation in its standard form. Now we found this equation in its standard form. You have to know that this equation the same as the equation in here. Okay, guys, just we transfer the shape of it. We transfer the shape of it. And after we find the center and the radius, I guess we will approve what we did in here. So this is the equation. It's in its standard form. X minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared equals to the radius squared. Minus h equals minus 3, then h equals 3. And minus k equals plus 4, then k equals negative 4. From here, the center is of the circle 3, negative 4. And the radius, we know that the radius is r squared equals to 16, then r equals to square root of 16, which equals to 4. That's what is required. Center and the radius. For the radius, and the center is 3, negative 4. 3, negative 4, it will be here in quadrant 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, negative 4, here is the center, and the radius, it will be somewhere like this. This is radius equals 4, and this is the center, 3, negative 4. Okay. As I said before, let's just make a proof that this equation equal to this equation. Let us expand this term. This is x squared minus 2, 3 times x plus 9 plus this term can be expanded to y squared plus 2y, and this term, I mean that 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by y plus this term squared, which equals to 16, equals to 16. Then this is x squared minus 6x plus 9 plus y squared plus 8y plus 16 equals to 16. Then x squared minus 6x plus y squared plus 8y. We'll just put this term in here, plus 9, and this one in here, and move this one to here. You know that this is positive, and it will be negative, equals to 0, absolutely. Then this will cancel this, and if you just look back in here, this is x squared. We have negative 6x plus y squared plus 8y plus 9 equals to 0. Then it's the same equation, The last question for today's lesson is write the equation of the circle with center is negative 2 and negative 5 and radius 3. From here we know that this is h equals negative 2 and k equals negative 5 and r equals 3. The equation of the circle is x minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared equals to the radius squared. X minus h minus 2 all squared plus y minus k, which equals negative 5 all squared, equals to the 3 squared. From here, x plus 2 all squared, since negative 1 multiplied by negative 2 equals to 2, plus y negative multiplied by negative 5 plus 5 squared equals to 9. This is the equation of the circle for a center at negative 2 and 5 and radius 3. Negative 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the center will be here, negative 2 and negative 5. And the radius 3, 1, 2, 3, it should be somewhere in here. And cross the axis this way. Okay? And the radius equals 3 units. Write the equation of a circle with center 2, 6 and diameter 4. The equation of the circle is giving us the center and diameter. Okay, note it's not radius, it's diameter. The general equation for the circle, x minus h square plus y minus k square equals to the radius square. From here, this is h, and this is k, but the diameter, which equals to 2r, then r equals diameter over 2 and 4 over 2, then the radius equals 2. X minus 2 squared plus y minus 6 all squared equals to 2 squared, then x minus 2 all squared plus y minus 6 all squared equals to 4. This is the equation of the circle.